Imagine a prison where the inmates had keys to their own cells. Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But for decades, this was the astonishing reality at one particular institution in California. Get ready to have your understanding of prisons completely turned on its head. We're talking about the California Men's Colony, or CMC, established in 1954 near San Luis Obispo. This wasn't just another prison. It was conceived as an experiment in penology. Born from the repurposed grounds of an old military hospital, CMC aimed for something radically different from the harsh, punitive prisons of its time. Its mission? To be a more humane, less restrictive environment, initially for older, infirm, and disabled offenders. Instead of typical cells, it had open dorms. This unique approach even earned it the nickname Country Club or Garden Spot among California prisons. But the most distinguishing feature, unparalleled anywhere else in the California state prison system, was this: inmates actually held the keys to their own cells. This wasn't an accident. It was a deliberate, foundational part of CMC's progressive, rehabilitation-focused philosophy. So, why give a prisoner a key? Primarily, it served a practical purpose. It allowed inmates to secure their personal belongings from theft when they were outside their cells. Think about it. That's a huge source of conflict and anxiety removed, fostering personal security and privacy. But it was also a symbolic gesture of trust and responsibility. This unprecedented autonomy had profound effects. It cultivated a distinct culture difference at CMC. Inmates were often described as calm and complacent, more bored than miserable, rather than defiant or aggressive. They had a significant degree of freedom for activities after their work shifts. This model fostered self-discipline and reduced the need for constant, direct supervision. Staff-inmate relations were characterized by cooperation and goodwill, a stark contrast to the adversarial dynamics found in most other prisons. Correctional officers spent less time micromanaging cell access and more time on broader security and rehabilitative tasks. It truly was a unique experiment. So, what happened to this seemingly progressive system? Unfortunately, this unique privilege didn't disappear overnight. It was a gradual erosion driven by powerful systemic pressures that pushed California's correctional system in a different direction. Several factors were at play. Overcrowding, CMC, designed for around 3,884 inmates, housed over 5,500 by 2012, pushing its capacity to 6,500. Severe overcrowding made inmate-held keys simply untenable, increasing risks exponentially. Tough-on-crime era, a broader philosophical shift towards a more punitive, tough-on-crime approach swept through corrections from the mid-1970s onwards. This emphasized rehabilitation and prioritized control, making inmate autonomy incongruous. Technological advancements. Modern prison security favors centralized control. Electromechanical locks allow for instantaneous, remote lockdowns. This technology provided administrators with powerful tools to manage risk, making individual inmate keys obsolete and less secure. System-wide issues. A surge in institutional violence, drug overdoses, and contraband across the CDC. Our system also forced more stringent, standardized security measures, including system-wide lockdowns and intensive searches. This made CMC's unique approach an outlier. The removal of the key privilege and the broader increase in security had profound impacts. It contributed to the pains of imprisonment, the loss of liberty, security, and autonomy. This has been linked to increased psychological strain, stress, and mental health challenges for inmates. Staff-inmate relations also shifted from cooperation to an emphasis on overt control and authority, sometimes leading to a more adversarial dynamic. The story of the California Men's Colony and its unique cell key privilege offers critical lessons. It shows the potential benefits of fostering inmate autonomy and trust-based relationships, but it also highlights the fragility of progressive correctional models when they clash with overwhelming systemic challenges like overcrowding and a broader shift in philosophy. Today, the CDCR is exploring a California model that aims to reintroduce elements of normalization and dynamic security concepts surprisingly similar to CMC's original philosophy. The question remains, can the lessons from CMC's unique history help shape a more humane and effective future for corrections? What do you think about this incredible piece of prison history? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video fascinating, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into unusual and compelling topics.